This is the second time I've heard this claim in about a week or so, and I'm at a loss as to where it comes from. I could likely find plenty of pictures of him dirty and or sweating, but has anyone got any reference for this whole Superman doesn't need to go to the bathroom or sweat thing?
I seem to recall that Mark Schultz once said in Wizard that one of the things he most wanted to do was make Superman able to sweat or to urinate. Apparently, he wrote a scene that had Superman sweating. An editorial wrote back that Superman doesn't sweat. I'm sure I've seen him sweat, but then again, even if he has sweat glands, nothing on earth should make him exert himself to do it. And he can plunge right into the sun, so no temperature on earth should make him that hot. It's actually interesting to think about.
Oh, yeah.
One of Byrne's changes in the Superman revamp was how Superman now uses 100% of whatever he ingests for energy, and therefore doesn't create waste, including sweat, feces, etc. Why he felt this topic needed explicit addressing is beyond me.
I remember reading somewhere a long time ago that Superman doesn't have to eat, so you're right. It makes sense. He gets everything he needs from our yellow sun. I guess this would be why he doesn't need to urinate or doo-doo. Under the yellow sun, his digestive system completely breaks down the food which he chooses to eat and leaves no waste. Under a red sun, I'm sure he could and would do all the same stuff that we have to do. I don't know. That whole no sweating thing could play hell on a secret identity. Suppose Metropolis is hit with a heat wave. Not the villain heat wave, but a real heat wave. How would Clark be able to explain away not sweating?
He could just explain it as his body being really good at regulating temperatures. I mean, I know people who don't sweat at all in conditions that make me sweat gallons.
Superman doesn't sweat because if he doesn't feel heat or cold when he has his powers, it's...
Dude, I'm going back. I just conflated fucking Earl Vest, the man hungry, mad hungry for the written word.
When he has his powers, it's simply because the factors that cause people to biologically sweat don't affect him nearly as much. When he loses his powers, all bets are off. The idea that he doesn't have to use the bathroom, however, is absurd. We all use the bathroom, even me.
Yeah, so that's some hero web from a comic book form.
Dude, you're like the white Eddie Murphy. You could play like multiple characters.
Until I mix them up, and two become one.
Let's get Sean in a fat suit.
Wow.